What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Andrew. Me and my mustache are happy to see you. It's November 7th, day 7 of Movember. It's coming along pretty well. As always, I've got the Movember links below if you want to grow your mustache with me or at least just donate to the cause. That aside, I'm on the golf course right now on the second hole here at Northampton. I had a great session with my coach yesterday. So what I'm gonna do today, which I think is gonna be awesome for my practice and prep for next week's tournament, as I wanna make sure I'm getting a lot of work in on the range, but also get on the golf course and play golf, get my mind into golf mind, is I'm gonna play a worst ball scramble for 3 holes. And I'm gonna take you guys along with me, talk through the holes, where I hit it and what's going on. But I think this is a great drill for me right now, as yesterday's session with Dan was really, really good. And I wanna make sure I can accomplish what we want to accomplish with my golf swing out on the golf course. But I also know there'll be times where I won't. So it's gonna basically force me to get creative and play golf. So this drill, this game is perfect for right now, and I wanna show you guys it that with the effort, with the hope that you can learn a little bit about it and learn the importance of, yes, we wanna be technically sound with our golf swing and trust it, but we also wanna have our mind in a place where we can adapt, play, and just kind of overcome what we're faced with on the golf course instead of just standing on the range hitting shot after shot after shot. So I'm playing 3 holes, par 5, par 3, par 4, and the goal is to be even par or better. This is the second hole, 600 yard, par 5, 3-shotter. The ultimate test for the worst ball scramble. All right, well, neither of those were good. Didn't really trust myself with my rhythm there and just jumped on both of them with my arms. Pull hooked both of them left. So we're gonna have a bit of an adventure on this hole. While I was consistent, I pulled them perfectly both around the trees. So I've got about 300 here. They were a couple feet from each other. Got about 300 into this flag. So I've got a pretty thin line here in the Bermuda. Nothing terrible. So I'm just gonna lay up with a 5-iron. Try to give myself a little sand wedge into this flag. If you couldn't tell, the first one came out a little thinner, so it ended up by the cart sign up there. The second one, that rough got a little bit and kind of smothered it over here to the left side of the fairway. Bit of a side hill lie. I've got 129 yards to that back pin. No real wind up here, so it's just gonna kind of chip a little pitching wedge back there. Well, you can tell that first one got a little stuck on that downslope, so I just barely covered the bunker. Second one was a lot better. So I've got a long lag putt here. So slow. It was so much slower than I thought it would be. So I've got some work here for my par. Well, the putter was the great equalizer there. That wasn't a good hole. I hit one good shot. Like that was a testament of mental fortitude and just grinding and not getting frustrated or distracted. But 2 holes now, and I want to hit some better golf shots. Third hole at Northampton. Can't really see the flag through the trees, the little bush there, but it's a red flag, which is actually the smallest part of this green, the smallest target. Playing 174 yards, so it's just going to be a soft little 7-iron. A little bit left of it, a little bit long. Is perfect. Well, the first one, I did exactly what I wanted, and then the second one, I hit really close. So that's much better this hole. And that's one of the fun parts about this drill and this game is when the first one you hit is good, it really ups the pressure if you want to make sure you do the same thing, stick to your routine, make a good golf swing on the second one. Because the last thing you want to do is hit a good one and then follow it with a bad one. So it forces you to stick to your routine and do what you have to do. And then the other side of the coin is when the first one's bad, well then it kind of forces you to stick to your routine, stick to what you know, stick to what you trust, because the pressure is on to not hit a worse one, not get frustrated and hit a worse one. So that's why this game and this drill is really, really good. Even if you do it just for 2-3 holes, it's really gonna get you honed in on sticking to your routine, your process, and trusting yourself to execute. There's my first one. Just like I said, a little long, a little left is perfect. And then the second one, I hit it kind of right at the flag, which is really good. But that shot, having 30 feet, I'm very happy with that. Little downhill for the second half, got away from me a little bit on the first one. So again, I've got leaning on my putter here. That hole is a prime example of a par in this game that I'm very happy with. And even if it was just a regular one ball, I'd be very happy with par. 174 yards. Can't miss it right, can't miss it long. Par is gonna be a lot harder. Hitting it 30 feet, very, very happy. So now we transition to our par 4. Fourth hole at Northampton. It's about a 440 yard par 4. It's a very wide fairway, so I wanna hit something up the right side. Lots of room. Wind's actually a little into the face, so this is just a smooth driver, nothing fancy. Pulled the first one a little bit, second one was exactly what I was wanting to do. Pulled this one, so I've got 139 yards here. It's actually the best look into this green, but obviously you don't want to hit it over here, you don't want to be in the rough. My other drive was probably the same distance in from the middle of the fairway. A little tighter angle because I was hitting over a bunker, but trying to control it out of Bermuda rough is a little bit harder than hitting a wedge out of the fairway, so that's why I've chosen this one. So 139 yards, lots of green to work with. You want to keep it short left or long right of that flag. Got one a little bit left of the flag and one a little short of the flag. That lie, a little tricky. These are my options. That first one, like I said, kind of knuckled a little left out of the rough, so I've got a little hill to navigate. And the other one came out a little soft from the rough. A little longer putt, but it looks like it's a little easier of a putt, so I'm actually gonna take that one. One a little long, one a little short. We'll go with that one. It's still downhill. That is it for the 3-hole worst ball. And yeah, I accomplished the goal. It was even par, but I'm not entirely pleased with it. 2 of the holes were just kind of sloppy, but I gutted it out and I made my pars. 1 hole was a good hole, the par 3. So the lesson taken away from this is something I say often on the channel. Golf is about how good is your bad. So my bad wasn't too bad today. I managed to make my pars, and that's huge because what that does to your psyche, what that does to your confidence, your attitude, your belief, when you're still scoring decently when you're not hitting it well, that is huge. I'll play this 9, maybe just with 1 ball now, and get into just really focused routine, and then go to the range and work on the driver, because that's what I struggled with a little bit right now in these 3 holes. How good is your bad? I hope you guys learned from this. I hope you enjoyed this, my talking through these shots, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know down below if you want to see more content like that. I don't know if it's instructional or in my mind type stuff. Let me know down below what you think of this, if you want more of this. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next week with some tournament stuff. Peace.